Hey there, welcome to How to with Claude, the channel where we simplify life one tip at a time. Did you know that the average American spends over $1,400 a year on unused subscriptions alone? That's insane. But today we're going to change that. Stick around and I'll show you how to cut your expenses and save big. No complicated spreadsheets required. First up, let's talk about subscriptions. These seemingly harmless little charges can add up to a significant amount over time. These little guys are like hidden vampires, quietly draining your wallet every single month without you even realizing it. They sneak in under the radar. And before you know it, you're paying for things you don't even use. You sign up for a free trial, forget about it, and bam, you're hit with a recurring charge. Think about it. How many times have you signed up for something thinking you'd cancel before the trial ends, but then life gets busy and you forget? How many streaming services are you actually using? Do you really need all of them, or are you just paying for the convenience of having options? Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Amazon Prime, the list goes on and on. Each one might seem affordable on its own, but together they can add up to a hefty sum. And then there are those gym memberships we swear we'll use but end up dreading. We have the best intentions, but sometimes life just gets in the way. Let's be real, you're not going to the gym 5 times a week. Maybe you started off strong, but now it's just another monthly charge. Go through each and every one of your subscriptions, and I mean every single one, even those free trials you forgot about. Streaming services, gym memberships, magazine apps, music subscriptions, the whole 9 yards. And ask yourself this: have I used this in the past month? Be honest with yourself. If the answer is no, or even if you hesitate for a second, it's time to hit that cancel button. Don't let guilt or the fear of missing out keep you from saving money. And don't worry, canceling doesn't mean forever. You can always resubscribe later if you really miss it. It's about taking control of your finances. You can always resubscribe later if you really miss it. But chances are you won't even notice it's gone, except for the extra cash in your bank account. But chances are you won't even notice it's gone, except for the extra cash in your bank account. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. Save it, invest it, or even treat yourself to something special. Now, I know what you're thinking. Claude, that sounds like a lot of work. Going through all those subscriptions can be overwhelming. Claude, that sounds like a lot of work, but that's where technology comes in to save the day. There are tools designed to help you manage and track your subscriptions effortlessly. But that's where technology comes in to save the day. Apps like Truebill or Rocket Money are total game changers. They can help you identify and cancel unwanted subscriptions with just a few taps. Apps like Truebill or Rocket Money are total game changers. They can help you identify and cancel unwanted subscriptions with just a few taps. So take control and stop letting those hidden vampires drain your wallet. Next, let's tackle shopping. It's something we all do, whether out of necessity or for the sheer joy of it. Because let's face it, who doesn't love a good shopping spree? The thrill of finding that perfect item, the satisfaction of a great deal, it's exhilarating. But before you whip out that credit card, let's talk strategy. Shopping smartly can make a huge difference in your finances. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about being smart and making your money work harder for you. It's about finding balance and making informed choices. First and foremost, make coupons your new best friend. They can be a game changer when it comes to saving money. Seriously, they're like little discounts just waiting to be used. You'd be surprised how much you can save with just a few minutes of effort. Check for coupons before you buy anything, whether it's groceries, clothes, or electronics. It's a small step that can lead to big savings. Websites like RetailMeNot and Coupons.com are treasure troves of savings. They offer a plethora of deals that can help you cut costs significantly. Next up, let's talk about generic brands. They often get a bad rap, but they can be just as good as their name brand counterparts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Generic brands. Are they as good? Are they secretly made in someone's basement? It's a common misconception. Let me tell you, generic brands are like the underrated indie movies of the grocery world. They often deliver the same quality without the hefty price tag. They often have the same ingredients and quality as the name brands, but without the hefty price tag. Think about it, you're getting the same product for less money. You're paying for the product, not the fancy packaging or marketing campaign. It's a smart way to stretch your budget further. So next time you're at the store, don't be afraid to venture into the world of generic brands. You might find some new favorites. You might be surprised at the quality and how much you can save. It's a win-win situation. And last but not least, let's talk about the dreaded impulse buy. We've all been there. It's that moment of weakness when you see something you don't need but suddenly want. Ever opened your fridge and thought, what's for dinner? Only to end up ordering takeout because you're too tired to cook? It's a common scenario in many households. Yeah, we've all been there. The convenience of takeout is tempting, but it comes with its own set of problems. And let's be real, those takeout bills can really add up. Not to mention, it's often not the healthiest option. But fear not, my friends, because I'm about to introduce you to the life-changing magic of meal planning. This simple habit can transform your daily routine. It might sound intimidating, but trust me, it's easier than you think, and the benefits are well worth the effort. Imagine knowing exactly what's for dinner every night. Here's the deal. Spend just 1 hour each week planning out your meals for the entire week. This small investment of time can yield big rewards. Yes, you heard that right, 1 hour. It's a manageable amount of time that can save you countless hours of indecision and stress. Think about it like this. You're investing 1 hour to save yourself time, money, and a whole lot of stress throughout the week. Plus, you'll likely eat healthier meals. Start by browsing recipes online. There are countless resources available, from food blogs to cooking apps, or dusting off those cookbooks you've been meaning to use. They're full of inspiration, just waiting to be discovered. Choose recipes that are budget-friendly and don't be afraid to get creative with substitutions. Use similar ingredients to minimize waste and make sure they're items you actually enjoy eating and sound genuinely appealing to you. This way, you'll look forward to your meals rather than dreading them. Once you have your meals planned, create a detailed shopping list. This step is crucial for staying organized. This will prevent those impulse buys at the grocery store and help you stick to your budget and ensure you have everything you need to execute your culinary masterpieces. No more last-minute trips to the store. And the best part, you can even prep some of your meals ahead of time. This makes weekday cooking a breeze and frees up your evenings for relaxation or family time. All right, let's talk about those pesky home repairs that always seem to pop up at the worst possible time. A leaky faucet here, a squeaky door there, it all adds up. And calling a professional for every little thing can put a serious dent in your wallet. But guess what? You don't need to be a master plumber or electrician to tackle those minor repairs yourself. That's right, it's time to channel your inner handyman or handywoman. Think about it, why pay someone else an arm and a leg to do something you can probably handle yourself with a little bit of guidance? And let's be real, there's something incredibly satisfying about fixing something with your own two hands. Now, I'm not suggesting you start rewiring your entire house or anything like that, but for those smaller repairs, YouTube is your new best friend. Seriously, it's like having a personal handyman on call 24/7. Just search for a tutorial on whatever you need to fix. All right. Let's talk about a money-saving hack that most people completely overlook: negotiation. Now, before you start picturing yourself in a high-stakes business meeting, haggling over contracts, let me clarify. I'm talking about negotiating your everyday bills. Yes, you heard that right. You can negotiate your internet bill, your phone bill, even your gym membership. It might sound intimidating, but trust me, it's easier than you think, and the potential savings are well worth the effort. Think about it. These companies want to keep you as a customer, right? So use that to your advantage. Call them up and politely explain that you've found better deals elsewhere or that you're trying to reduce your monthly expenses. Be prepared with some research. Know what competitors are offering and what your ideal rate would be. And don't be afraid to ask for a supervisor or manager if the first person you speak to isn't budging. Finally, let's talk about the B word, budgeting. I know, it sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But trust me, budgeting doesn't have to be a scary, restrictive monster lurking in the shadows of your finances. Think of your budget as a GPS for your money. Without it, you're just wandering aimlessly, not sure where you're going or how you're going to get there. A budget helps you track your spending, identify areas where you can cut back, and make informed decisions about your money. Now, you don't need a fancy accounting degree to create a budget. There are tons of great budgeting apps out there that make it super simple. Apps like Mint, or You Need a Budget, YNAB, are like having a personal finance assistant in your pocket. These apps connect to your bank accounts and credit cards, automatically categorize your transactions, and generate reports that show you exactly where your money is going. There you have it, folks. Simple ways to cut expenses and take control of your finances. Remember, it's not about giving up everything you love. It's about being smarter with your money and making it work harder for you. It's about finding those little areas where you can make adjustments without drastically changing your lifestyle. Start with 1 or 2 tips that resonate with you and build from there. Rome wasn't built in a day, and your financial freedom won't be either. The key is consistency and making small, sustainable changes over time. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to support the channel. Also, let us know in the comments if there are any how-to-do videos you want to see.